Hello guys, welcome back to our channel GuruKulam. Today we will discuss IMO in our session 18. So let's start the session. IMO. IMO is International Maritime Organization. It was Intergovernmental Maritime Consultative Organization IMCO until 1982. Until 1982, it was Intergovernmental Maritime Consultative Organization, that is IMCO. Now, the IMO was established following agreement at a UN conference held in Geneva in 1948, and the IMO came into existence 10 years later, meeting for the first time in 1959, headquartered in London, UK. IMO currently has how many members? 174 members and 3 associate members, which we are going to discuss. Now, what is IMO? It is the global standard setting authority for the safety and security and environmental performance of international shipping. So basically, it is a specialized agency of UN responsible for regulating shipping. Its main role is to create a regulatory framework for the shipping industry that is fair and effective, universally adopted and universally implemented. It is the only UN special agency to have. Here we will discuss work, how it works and how it works toward environment also, which is today's big concern. IMO measures cover all aspects of international shipping, including its design, that is ship design, its construction, equipment, manning, mining operation and disposal. So first one is all about ship. Second one is all about pollution. It covers accidental and operational oil pollution, along with different types of pollution by chemical goods in packaged form, sewage, garbage, and air pollution also. One of the important committee, here one committee formed for the Maritime Environment Protection Committee, which is responsible for the coordinating the organization's activities in prevention and control of pollution of the marine environment from ships. So these three are very important. First one is all about ship, second one is all about pollution, and third one is about committee which will coordinate all the activities. Now next, IMO Council consists of 14 members, in which category A consists of 10 members. There are three categories basically, A, B and C. A and B each of 10 members and category C 20 members. A has countries which have interest in providing international shipping services, while B has large nation with interest in international seaborne trade. And another one is C, which has states not elected under A or B that have a special interest in maritime transport or navigation. Its observer status is granted to qualified non-governmental organization. India and IMO. India has had privilege of being elected to and serving the council of IMO ever since it started functioning, except for 2 years, that is 1983 and to 1985. In the 38th session of IMO, which was held in London, India has been re-elected to the Council of IMO under category B. That is, category B is seaborne trade for 2 years. Ballast water management. Now, this is very important topic. Ballast water management convention, which was adopted in 2004 in IMO and came into force in 2017 September. The convention aims to prevent the spread of harmful aquatic organisms from one region to another. It establishes standards and procedure for the management of the above concerned thing and control of ships, ballast water and sediments. All ships in international traffic are required to manage their ballast water and sediments to a certain standard according to management plan. So there are certain predetermined standard which needs to be maintained by all ships in international traffic, and that was Ballast Water Management Convention, which was adopted in 2004 but came into force in 2017. So this is very important topic you need to remember. So what we have discussed till now is, first thing is, International Maritime Organization is a specialized agency of UN responsible for shipping. Responsible for shipping. Earlier, it was named as Intergovernmental Maritime Consultative Organization, and that is IMCO. Remember this? IMCO. And then it was renamed as IMO in 1982. In 1982, it was renamed. It was renamed as IMO. Also, its headquarters are in London, UK. It has 171 member states and 3 associate members. India was one of the earliest members of IMO and had joined it as member state in 1959. So India joined in 1959. Also, World Maritime Day, that is WMD, World Maritime Day, is celebrated when every year on last Thursday of September. Remember this, on last Thursday of September. Also, last one important thing, very important thing, is Day of Seafarer, which is celebrated in June 25. June 25. So these are some important points you need to remember. Now, International Civil Aviation Organization. It was created after the Chicago Convention on International Civil Aviation. It became a specialized agency of UN linked to Economic and Social Council, that is ECOSO. Secretariat is at Montreal, Canada. It sets standards and regulations necessary for aviation safety, security, efficiency, as well as for aviation environmental protection. Recently, ICAO, that is International Civil Aviation Organization, introduced a scheme to measure carbon emission. Now, this is very important, called CORSIA, that is Carbon Offsetting and Reporting Scheme for International Aviation. Now, what is this CORSIA? Let's discuss. CORSIA is global market-based measures adopted by ICAO. It intends to offset annual increases in carbon dioxide emissions from international civil aviation above 2020 levels. Now, a market-based measure is a policy tool that is designed to achieve environmental goal at a lower cost and in a more flexible manner than traditional regulatory measures. For example, Levi's emissions trading system and carbon offsetting. So this is very important for our environment, also for our environment. So to reduce this carbon emission, this CORSIA was adopted. CORSIA relies on the use of emissions unit to offset the amount of CO2 emissions. One emission unit represents 1 ton of carbon dioxide emissions reduced. CORSIA compares the total carbon dioxide emission for a year from 2021 onwards against a predetermined baseline. Any international aviation carbon dioxide emission that exceed this baseline, the predetermined baseline level, should implement offsetting measures. CORSIA only applies to international flights. Domestic emissions fall under the purview of UNFCCC, Convention for Climate Change. Alright. So this is UNFCCC's United Nations Framework Convention for Climate Change. The domestic emission falls under this, while CORSIA only applies to international flights, and they're covered by Paris Agreement. So this topic is very important. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching our video. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. We will provide more videos related to your exams. Thank you.